Well, what a morning. We are here with Dwayne Newstater at the Prairie Tree Climbing Championship. And we've got the trophy right here. Your name's on this thing.
It is.
A time or two, which is pretty neat in and of itself. Give us a rundown of what this event's all about this weekend.
Well, this is actually a qualifying event for the International Tree Climbing Championships. There's 5 preliminary events that'll be happening on Saturday, and climbers from all over Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba come to a different location. This year it's in Saskatoon to vie for the chance to go to the internationals.
Fantastic. I love that. Now we've got a climber who's going to go up here. This is one of the events. What is he doing right now?
Well, he's ascending, and it actually is one of the events. We're actually at the rescue event, but he's just ascending up into the tree using an ascent device, self-belay, going on up so we can get set up to put our dummy in the tree.
Fantastic. Now, a lot of setup today. The events start Friday evening, then Saturday, and then Sunday is the big championship
Correct,
finale.
the Masters Challenge.
And then ultimately, this is for an arborist, which is different than kind of we were chatting about a regular search and rescue or something of that nature.
Yeah, well, the arborists are in a unique position in that knowing the strengths of branches and branch unions. So a rescue crew doesn't necessarily, they're used to working with rated anchor points. So for that reason, we're in a position as arborists to do our own rescue. So it's one of the events at the competition.
Very cool. It's fascinating, that's for sure. We're going to keep talking about it this morning. I'm going to put the trophy down because I've not won it. I've not earned it. And before you even ask, I'm not going to try and climb a tree today, all right? But we will. Well, maybe I will.
Yeah,
maybe I will. Who knows how the morning goes?
Yeah.
All right, we are looking up high in the sky with Dwayne Newstater joining me on the ground down here. What is going on up there?
Well, that's actually our defending champion, Stuart Witt, who's just recently retired and joined on the other side. He's now helping volunteer and set up. So he just did a little swing there for you, and he's in there setting up the work climb, which is one of the main events that's going to be going on Saturday. Amazing.
Now, let's talk about the 5 events that we do have here. What are they? A couple of them on speed that we kind of talked about earlier.
Correct. Great. There's 2 speed events. One is climbing the tree, very much like rock climbers climb a rock. It's called the Belay Speed Climb. And then there's an ascent event, which is climbing the rope only, using ascenders. So those are the 2 speed events. Then there's a throw line event, which is throwing a thin string into specified targets in the tree. And that's how we get our ropes up there. And then there's the work climb, which Stuart's is setting up here, and then the rescue, which we just talked about.
Perfect. Now, I'm seeing some of the branches come down here. That's all part of the setup thing, and that's part of the job of the arborist.
Absolutely, yes. Now, obviously, we'll get all the pruning and that sort of stuff getting done today as part of setup, but actually, interestingly enough, one of the stations at the work climb is pulling out little batons, so it's the same for everybody, and they got to throw them out of the tree into a target for extra points. And they get 3 chances to do it. It's pretty cool.
Amazing stuff. It is really, really neat. It's going to be a great event. Kicks off Friday night with a couple of the preliminary stuff, then all day Saturday and Sunday, the finals right here at Kinsman Park in Saskatoon.
And let me tell you, it is the best fun you can have for free in Saskatoon this weekend.
Well, one more time here this morning in Kinsman Park with Dwayne Newstater, and we are at the Prairie Tree Climbing Championship, which is not just a championship for arborists that are going up across the Prairie provinces, but also, as you mentioned, an opportunity to qualify for an international event.
Correct. The winner of this, of Sunday's event, it will earn the right to go to the International Tree Climbing Championships. And there's a men and women's division, so there's a men and women champion.
Fantastic. Now, where is the International Championship this year?
Well, this year is, so the winner of this year goes to next year's event. This year's event's in New Zealand, which Stuart will be going to.
Amazing. So Stuart, who we saw earlier hopping around from limb to limb, is off to New Zealand for this year's championship in October. The winner this year will qualify then for next year's, which is good. Gives you a little more opportunity to learn.
I don't know if they've selected where it is next year, so.
That's okay. It could be back here in Saskatoon for all we know. That would be awesome too, because it's really cool to see this. Now, you mentioned it's a totally free event. People can just come out and everything will be safe so that they can watch from a distance.
Yeah, everything's barricaded so nobody can get into a dangerous situation. It's free to watch. You can make it from event to event, and it's a very family-oriented event.
Now, how do you get into something like this? I mean, yourself, a former champion of this event a couple of times. How did that all come to be?
Now, there are a few schools and training organizations where you can take learning from and training from, so to speak, but most people, to be honest, Mike, you know what? They get in this by accident. It's somebody they knew and had a summer job, and it's a really strange profession, industry job, whatever you want to call it. It gets kind of in your blood, and people that have done it, that stick with it, because it's not easy work. But people that stick with it, they tend to be in it for a lifetime, and it often is generational. It's really interesting.
Fascinating. Well, really cool. Check it out at Kinsman Park here in Saskatoon. It is tremendous to see kind of that work that you guys do on a day-to-day basis all culminate in a nice competitive fashion here this weekend. 5 events that run Friday night and throughout the day Saturday, and then the Masters Championship Challenge on Sunday.
Correct. And it's all about safety, number 1.